What's up, everybody? So first thing today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Blue Falls car wash. I'm gonna clean out my sunflower seeds and just kind of give everything a nice vacuum, quick vacuum and a wash, because I have a monthly package. So all right, so it's, let's see, about 11:14, May 20th, Wednesday, 2026. And like I said, we're just gonna run to the car wash, get things cleaned up, and then we're gonna start our day. And the goal is $100. So you know the deal. Starts off pretty slow, and then around lunchtime it can pick up, and then there's like a lull throughout the day, and then back around dinner time it kind of picks back up. So I was gonna get out here earlier this morning, but I just was tired. I was tired from that big long day a couple days ago. So, and I gotta get gas. I got 40 miles till empty. So let's go do that. Big old bulldozer. Good news about the car wash is it's right up the street. It's about a mile away. Probably don't need to wash the car since it's raining today, but I got so many bugs on my windshield from the other day that why not? Maybe 2 miles. I'll have to look it up one day, but it's definitely not 1 mile. Believe it or not, even though it's a rainy day out, it should be some pretty good earnings, because people for some reason like to order when it's raining out. I've noticed. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I feel like when it's raining, no one wants to go outside. And yeah. All right, here we are. Blue Falls car wash. Cool thing about this place, they have a bug prep. So I'm gonna go do the windows, even though the rain's getting it pretty good. vacuum's on the other side, so should be good. This I just kind of... How's it going?
You're all set. Have a good one.
All right, thank you. Oh, turn them on. While we're here, let's make sure the iPad's good. And the vacuums are just on that side, so it'll take 2 seconds to vacuum this up.
Body is completely uncorrupted. So she had been laying in that spot for a whole year.
Relax. Oh, got my mirror. See, I don't know why they tell me to go right, but at the further right that you go, it knocks that mirror down. So I don't know if they just want to mess with me or what. All right, so I don't know where my hat is. I'm kind of feeling naked without it, to be honest with you. So I may run home and grab my hat just to feel secure throughout the day. I don't know, but who knows? Maybe we're looking decent. I did comb it, but I'm just gonna look around here for any more garbage. Chipotle bag, we could toss that. So yeah, let's flip on the app and let's get driving. Let's see where it takes us today. Okay, so it looks like we got our first one for Fusion Mediterranean Grill. And yeah, not a bad deal. So I know we got to turn right on Drake Road. So I think it's about 3 miles away. Out here in Strongsville, Ohio.
And this is for you, 90 kids, because the curse of the Power Rangers is what I'm going to be talking about today. It's scary, it's silly, not so much. It's actually really terrifying. You're not going to like it.
And new footage has just come out in a documentary confirming Bob Lazar's story. It's freaky and you're not going to want to miss it. Also, we talk about twins and how they're possibly telepathically connected in ways we don't even understand. You're going to want to see this.
Don't even start this podcast unless you have commented and did what?
Because
And
they get free merch.
Because you get free merch if you do it.
We choose a winner every week.
Pause the episode right here. Go.
I see it. Next to the mailman. Hello. to get some gas. Hello. Give me some monsters. Buy two, get one free. Should have seen it. Let's go one. I'll save one for tomorrow. All right, so we need to make this quick because I got three orders right now. I got one to drop off and then two to pick up at Home Depot. But I needed gas, so I figured we'd stop. Got to make sure I get the receipt for Upside. All right, so it looks like it's taking us to Home Depot to pick up these two first before this drop off. So we got to hurry up in here. I just don't want the dude waiting too long for his food. You know what I mean? Even though this is what, they suggested me to do is pick this up first. Let's see if we can get a little closer. The rocks or the chips?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, thank you. Have a good day. You too. Oh yeah, these are pretty heavy. So I have to put the phone down. Okay, so we got a triple banger order, and obviously I need to see where I'm going, but I'm gonna see if it's gonna tell me where I'm going before each turn. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to turn right here. Sometimes when you leave it running in the background, it lets you know, like, hey, turn right here. It didn't do it. All right, that's okay. I'll bring you back. Seeing my buddies. All right, 2.4 miles to the roundabout. Let's hit it. Oh. So there's a couple things I wish I could change about this setup here. Every time I swipe out of the app or go to Uber driver app, back to camera, back to Uber driver app, I always have to reset the 4K setup, the settings. I always have to manually set it up. I wish it would just stay on 4K, and then when I come back to the camera app, it's just up there. It's taking a lot of extra steps to, hit video and then hit 4K, and, it's just a lot of extra steps. So I'm hoping with the GoPro, it'll just be 4K no matter what, and all I got to do is press the button. Pretty sure that's how that works. It's just you press a button and it starts recording. Okay, so that time it worked, like when I switched between apps, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just when you close out of it, you have to redo it or what. Maybe you guys can leave in the comments and let me know. All right, here's the roundabout. And also, we're headed south today. So, little different vibes as far as... Hold on, I gotta figure out where I'm going. Okay, so we missed a turn, but good thing is we're in a roundabout. So all I gotta do is go around the bout, and then I'm there. Another thing I did is I reset the mileage for today. So of course the goal is, let's slow down, we're in a school zone. Resetting the mileage every day helps me, know how far I drive, obviously, but it also lets me know how much I make per day too. So if I drive like 6 hours and I make $120, but I only drive 100 miles, well then that's pretty good. But if I'm driving like 300 miles and I only make $100, well then obviously that's not worth it. But we're down in, I don't know, this is Buckeye High School. I don't know, it's pretty far away. Not really though. It's not that far away. Yeah, man, I'm missing turns, so I can't really film while I'm driving. That's why it would be so much better to have a GoPro. But I'm gonna put you down and pick you back up when I'm ready to go. Actually looks like it's at this high school that I just passed. Buckeye High School. Oh, junior high school. All right, so it looks like I just got to leave it at the door, and we're good to go. Box. Stay alive, don't film and drive. There, that should be good. Wow, I don't know. School just reminds me of jail. Like, just seeing those kids in the lunchroom, it just reminds me of when I stayed over jail a couple nights and I was in the drunk tank, and just kind of resembles that. Obviously they can leave anytime they want, but they can't, they have to stay in school if they want to graduate. So it's like, it kind of feels like jail. Like, that's what I love about this job. I can go anywhere, do anything I want, and I'm not tied down to anything or any location. That's going to be tough. If I ever have to get a job where I'm in one location all day, I don't think I could do it. I just don't think I could do it. All right, let's go hit these other two Home Depot ones. And got those big heavy rocks back there. So I think that order was for about $13 for 2 orders. So obviously not great, but it does help out in the end when the tips come in. It usually levels out comparatively to like DoorDash or Grubhub, which I've never tried Grubhub, but DoorDash I have. But I like Uber Eats, so I'm sticking with Uber Eats. Just one app for all the deliveries every day. Goal, $100. And so far we've driven 6.8 miles. So we'll see if we can do it in 100 miles, but let's go.
I'm having it.
So I think tonight what we'll do is, I got my drone here. I got to charge it up though. I think what we'll do is if the rain permits and it stops raining, I think we'll go for a little nighttime or evening, maybe, I don't know. It's already 12:34. So I do want to get a flight in though. And I think that would be a kind of good idea just to keep it consistent. But anyways, I digress. Alright, so I got her charging up. So later on today, we'll see if the rain stops, we'll see if we can find a good spot to fly. And yeah, that's the goal for today. $100 and a drone flight. So just like that, a little over $20 in the for the first 4 deliveries. I think that's pretty good. But I have the freedom of just no boss. My boss is an AI agent distributor of, orders. And it's really up to me to, make the best of it. So I'm trying to make the best of it. And I downloaded Video Leap again. It's about $4.99 a week. And I also downloaded this app called Canva for like the thumbnails. And that's a little bit more expensive. I think it's only one time a month for like $18. So we're gonna see if I can figure out a different way to make thumbnails. But I kind of like it. So we'll see. So that brings up another idea. Like, what are some questions that you guys have for me? Like, what do you want me to talk about? Because I'll talk about pretty much anything. But I just need to know what you guys want me to talk about. So leave it in the comments below. Any hot burning questions you got for me, I'll do my best to answer them. Damn. So I spent $63.69 on 13 gallons of gas. That is just ridiculous. But you know what? It's a part of the game. It's a part of the, this is what it takes, That's why when my goal is at least $100 a day, because I got to pay at least $20 in gas if I'm driving over 100 miles. So that is just, wow. Good thing though about that is that I have this app called Upside, and it gives me some cash back on each fill up. So I'll show you a screen recording of the process, but basically you just go to the app, click claim at whatever gas station you want to fill up at. I like to go to Shell, but today I went to Circle K, and I think the savings are the same either way, but the gas is just better at Shell. Anyways, yeah, so I think it's like 87 cents per gallon that I can save. So when gas is $4.87 a gallon or $4.77 a gallon, saving 87 cents per gallon is pretty good. So what it does is it takes a few days. Once you upload the receipt, you take a picture of the receipt, upload the receipt, and then like I think by March 23rd, so 3 days it takes for the refund to go back onto your card, and then it just refunds you. So like, think about it, you spend $10, and it's 87 cents per gallon, or every 10 gallons you save 80 cents. So 10 times 87 is about $8, but I got 13 gallons, so it's probably going to be like around, I don't know, $9 or $10 back, which is pretty good, after spending $63 on gas. But yeah, just a little tidbit for you guys driving out there. Use Upside. No paid ad. Okay, so a question I have for you guys is, do you like how I'm making these videos? Do you like the content that I'm giving you? I like to go deep, I guess I could shorten them down to about 20 or 30 minutes, but in 2 orders, in maybe 2 to 4 orders, I can get 30 minutes of content easy. So it's tough to kind of edit everything out. So do you like this hour-long sort of flow that I'm doing? Showing you where I'm driving, showing you where I'm going to pick up, and just kind of like little tidbits and nuggets of information in between. I don't know. I've never vlogged before, so if you guys can give me some tips and tricks for vlogging, I think that would be great, aside from the GoPro. Guess that's the other thing too, is that I just love driving, and I'm good at it, man. Like right now, driving with my knee. Professional. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, what's this guy doing? So yeah, I just love driving. I guess it's the perfect job for me right now, especially while I'm getting back up on my feet. I'm always in a new area, a new place, and it's just it feels like summer out. Today it really doesn't. It's 52 and rainy, but the past couple of days have been over 90 degrees, and it's only May 20th. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's good for me to know that there is an opportunity for me, even though I'm not exactly where I want to be, as far as in my life, like where I live, and I don't have the things that I want yet, but I think that's healthy. I think it's good to have goals and have dreams, but also kind of be humble about it and know, like, all right, like I'm not there yet, like it's just, I don't know. I guess I'm just so grateful. That's the thing. I gotta be grateful for what I have and work towards the things that I want to have. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for joining me. Look where we're at. Beautiful. Damn it, did it again. Missed a turn. Shout out to Bear Swamp Road though. So I'm down here in Montville. Okay, so these houses are so new that they're not even on the map yet. So 6140. I don't no. I guess I'm gonna have to report wrong directions, but it's nobody's fault. All right, here we are. So yeah, as a driver, you just kind of got to look at the map and look at your surroundings and figure out, you know, where the place is on your own. Sometimes Uber doesn't update their maps, you know, right away. So that's all right. Notice this. Oh, it was this one. Best. And that's the other good thing about this job. I can take my time. You know, it's no rush. It should be no rush, and it isn't. But what are some things that I could do better that you guys want to see? You know, what do you want to see me do? Do you want to see me go for hikes? Do you want to see me work out? Do you want to see me make beats? Do you like what are some things that you want to see me do? Because I can just show you, you know, I could show you anything. But it's the hard part, I guess, is the recording process while I do it. Again, which is why I want the GoPro and chest mount, or, you know, neck mount. But we're working towards it. We'll get there. We'll get there. You know, it's going to take some time, but we'll get there. But yeah, I just love that I'm able to take my time and nobody's breathing down my neck. You know, no boss is like, hey, you know, I mean, sometimes the app will say like customers waiting, but even then it doesn't feel like someone's watching me. And that's amazing. So let's get this other delivery done. It's going to be tough to film because they're big bags of rocks and I don't have a neck mount. So let's see where this other place is and we'll keep going. We'll try to hit that $100 goal. So far we're at 20 miles. So I think we're a little over $20 for 20 miles. Hey, tough to beat.
He left the Power Rangers and started like dog training. Apparently said it's her brother with a sword. Oh, with a sword. This is the guy that had
back to his roots.
That's what I'm saying. And in the show, he did have a sword at one point. And so like this dude was like full on like in it.
And so there's a news story put out about them. Experiment that you had. You cannot. In fact, it is being locked up.
No rush. All right. So I've been to this house before, I believe. And there's a lot of traffic here, so I'm going to have to put down the camera. Maybe I can mount it on the windshield or something. Maybe if I do this. No, because then I need my phone. See, then I need my phone. I'll bring you back here soon. Yeah, this is tough, but I think we could do it. What's going on here? Just have to do it one at a time. Yeah, one at a time. No rush. Maybe I could do 2 at a time. Those bags were pretty heavy. I'd say 20, 25 pounds each. Maybe more. Who cares? All right, so now we just sit and wait for the next order. We're down in Montville, Rittman area. So hopefully maybe we'll drive back to the town area and see if we can hit anything. Not sure where I'm at exactly, but 20, 30 bucks already. Let's see how many miles. 32 miles. Not bad. Yep. Forgot to close the tailgate. It's a cool little Can-Am. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna head back to the town area. Maybe to somewhere in Medina. And then hopefully by the time we start getting close, we'll pick up an order. So let's see where this goes. So another cool item that I've been thinking about purchasing in the near future is Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Has anybody done any research on those? I've done a little bit, and from what I understand, it records in vertical mode. So I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like, well, if I'm doing this YouTube thing, it would be nice to have wide view. But then I also seen that there's like Apple glasses coming out soon. So maybe those will have widescreen. I don't know. I'm just talking about like for as far as deliveries go, like getting little short clips of me, you know, like on that last delivery when I needed to go hands-free. I could do it with a, you know, a GoPro mount. But if it's on my chest, how is it going to get the angle of my feet and what I'm looking at? Will it be, you know, I guess, I don't know. I just don't know how it's going to look yet, but I have an idea. So let me know what you think about the Google glasses, Ray-Ban Meta glasses. If anybody's got those, let me know how they are. So right now we're just driving. We're waiting for an order. We're heading back to the Medina area. And there we go. Let's see what we got. So just like that, 48 bucks for about an hour's worth of driving. I don't know how many orders we have. I'll have to take a look at that. But hey, not bad. You know what I'm saying? 48 bucks. So that's the good thing about coming down south a little bit, is that tips can be higher. So maybe there's a big tip in there somewhere. But also the driving's just better. It's wide open. It's speed limit's at least 50 out here. And you know, you can get big orders like this. So if you're interested in vlogging like this, I say do it. You know, get out there and do it. Get your phone, turn your phone on, and just hit record and just start going. You know, I don't know if you are already a gig worker or you want to get into gig working, but it's pretty cool, man. There's a lot of freedom in it, and you know, it's tough at times for sure. It's not always easy. I guess we make it look easy, but it can be difficult. But if you've been wanting to get out there and do this, I say do it. You know what I mean? Just get out there and do it, because we all have the same 24 hours. And I just would suggest, like, if you've been thinking about doing it, or you know you're interested in doing it, I say just hit record and see what happens. You know, because that's kind of my motto right now. I haven't even put out my other video yet. A couple days ago, yesterday I took the day off. But yeah, man, it's really fun, and you know, you learn more about yourself too. Like, that's the thing. I'm learning about who I am and how I do things. So highly suggest to start, you know, hitting that record button and just getting out there and seeing what happens. Maybe we can do a video on the process of applying for a job like this, but it's pretty straightforward. You just go to the website, go to the app, download the app, and apply. And I think they do a background check, and that usually comes back within 7 to 10 business days. But we're here at Walmart, got this big $48 order. So let's go and make some cash. Why not? Another cool thing about the job is that you get tips. So right here is like $50, $55 in tips. I made this last week. And so you can get cash tips, and that always helps. All right, let's check and see if we gotta get the pickup here. So we got the first order here, and we just got to go over here to pick this up.
I'm gonna have to look them up because we got a little bit behind. I'm sorry. Usually we have our.
No, it's okay.
And then that, if the order doesn't come to pop up, we're doing that order. So is that one in the locker right there?
Yeah, this is my other one. I have. Nice. So we got the two orders, $48. Not bad. And that was interesting, you know. Oh, there's my buddy. Good thing about having a truck is that you can get these bigger orders, because you know, the heavier orders from Lowe's and Home Depot, because I have a truck. You know, most people don't accept these orders because they can't fit it, you know, they can't fit them in their truck or their car or their SUV. So that's why I like having a truck, is because I can get these orders. So let's get these in here. And this is Burnley, so Johnston is with this, and Burnley is separate. So just so I remember. Okay, so it looks like we have 4 pickups, 2 at Home Depot and 2 at Giant Eagle. So I'm gonna head over to Giant Eagle and see what they got. It's not a shop and deliver order, it's just a pickup. So this should be pretty easy. Okay, so there it is. That was easy. Basically, I just went to the settings and changed the recording video to 4K at 30 frames per second. I guess I could have done 60, but it doesn't matter. For YouTube, 4K 30 is fine. Now, if I was using the drone, I'd want to keep it at 60 frames per second because just better smoother animation. But for YouTube, 4K 30 is cool. So got that setting done. Let's go to Giant Eagle. Another one of my buddies. Okay, so something I just learned about the settings in the camera app. It does save 4K at 30, but it doesn't save the wide lens camera. So you can't choose a lens that it always goes back to. It doesn't remember that. So just so you know. Question, what can I do better? Like, what am I not good at? What are you better than me at? That's what I want to know. Because I want to make these videos interesting for you to watch, but I'm not sure if I'm really hitting it or not. Let me know in the comments. I like to park as far away from people as possible. I wonder if we could just go in this entrance to the pharmacy. I don't know. I've never been to this store for this kind of pickup, so let's see. Hey, is this an entrance? Okay, thank you. Looks like we got to go in the regular entrance. Nice ferns. You know where the pharmacy's at? Just down here, right?
Yeah,
okay.
go here and go to the left. It's right over there.
Okay. Usually they got a big sign. It's over there though. You can't see it from the entrance.
I think with ours, we just divided this out for space reasons, but I have 2 packages there for to sign up, and then 1 for raffle.
Okay, do I have to sign anything? Or am I
No,
good?
no,
Okay,
you're good.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, I'll make sure not to mix them up. Thank you.
Picking up the next person?
All right, so I guess that makes sense. $48 for 4 orders. Pretty easy though, you know, just got to go in, say my name, who I'm with, and then pick it up. So we'll drop these 4 orders off, and then we're already at $60. We're already over half our goal. So, you know, today should be pretty easy. Okay, so this one is a prescription delivery. So I need to get a signature. And the thing with these are, you don't want to sign for them. So if they're not home, I might have to take it back to the Giant Eagle. So let's see how this goes. So yeah, you just always want to make sure they're signing for the package so that, you know, there's no fraud issues. So let's go to this next one. All right, so we're going to back in here because we got those salt bags. And we're going to back in right up to the door so we don't have to walk too far. Right there should be good. Some puppies. Okay, these are 40 pounds each. Let's see if we can do them with one hand. Oh yeah. This is for the bar clamp. All right, so I gotta pee. So what I like to do is I like to bring these bottles, gallons, and I just go to at the end of the driveway and I put it right here. and then I go for it. You always got to check because there's a dude on the Segway that just passed me. So you always want to look first, both ways. Kind of like you're crossing the street. And just like that, we're back on the road. So if you're wondering what I'm listening to, I was just listening to a Ninjas or Butterflies podcast, but there's a new episode of This Is Important. So we're going to listen to this while we make some cash. Hang on.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
May lead to pain during intimacy and impact mental health.
A trusted urology.
Today on This Is Important.
Yeah, it's weird when dads get horny.
Bessie, get your bull ass in here.
Hey, I'm here for the rock show. Anyone have the drugs?
Episode 1.
It looks like we got another order. I wasn't able to get a screenshot on that one, but it's for about $14 from GameStop. So after these next 2 deliveries, we'll head to GameStop. I had this question in my head, what happens if I record a clip at 1080p 30 frames per second, but I export the video at 4K 30? Well, what happens is that footage just looks a little bit different, but the final footage will still be in 4K. Okay, so this is another Giant Eagle order. We're looking for 191, 183, 191. Yeah, it looks like this is the one. Pulled in the wrong driveway though. Hello. Hello. Sorry, I pulled in the wrong driveway. Here you go.
Everybody pulls in the wrong driveway.
Yeah, that's all right. Here you go. Need a quick signature for. All right, so little interactions like that would be great. And I just locked myself out of my car. So here's what we do when we lock ourselves out. We go to this side. And boom, we're in. Yeah, like I was saying, little interactions like that are awesome. And I wish you could see them. But since I need my phone to work, I can't get the footage. So that's why I'm excited for that GoPro ultra wide. I think I'm going to go with the ultra wide just so I can get that extra little, I don't know what you call it, perspective. So let's get this Home Depot order delivered, and then we're on our way to GameStop. So I think we're already up to 60 or 70 bucks, and including this GameStop, we're going to be closer to probably 100, 90 bucks to 100 bucks, and we've only been on the road for, let's see here, 53 miles. So we're doing pretty good today. Okay, so I just found my charger literally in the Monster can. So it kind of got wet. So hopefully we don't have a spark when we insert it into our phone. Let's try it. No sparks. We're golden. All right, so it looks like the phone did detect some liquid. So we're gonna let that dry out. I might put in some rice tonight because that's a good charger. But we do have another USB-C that's charging the drone, and it looks like the drone is fully charged, so that's ready to go for tonight. Let's drop off this Home Depot order. And just like that, 48 bucks for 4 orders. And, you know, we're already more than halfway to our goal. So let's head to GameStop. You know, I was just thinking, everybody wants to be a YouTube star these days. Like, it sounds cliche, but I mean, it's true. Like, if you could choose a job to have, it would be to get paid for just living, right? I mean, that's definitely what I want to do. I would love to get, you know, paid for these videos. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I deserve to get paid for these? Is it good enough footage for you? Am I being honest enough? Like, what can I do better? I guess is my question. I think I've already asked that today. So aside from the Zyn, here's another product that I've been using. They're called Ultra Focus Pouches. So I'm gonna pop one of these in, keep it in for about 30 minutes to an hour, and really get focused in. It's like a neurotropic pouch that kind of does help me focus. So we're in Wadsworth again today. I'm just going with the flow. It's where it took me. It looks like GameStop's back in this corner back here. I could see it. But with this order, it's going to take me back north to the Brunswick area, I believe. So that'll be good. Like I said, I'm kind of just going with the flow. No rush. Looks like we got a spot right up front. So let's head into GameStop, see what they got for us. Tough to do things one-handed. Let's pop this in. Pretty good flavor too. Blue Raz.
We have nothing.
Literally.
Yeah, I have no clue if it's like
I wonder if it
system mismatch.
was it picked up maybe already?
We never had anything in our
Okay,
system for
no
20
problem.
years, so I have
I'll
no
mark
clue
it.
what the deal is.
I'll mark it down, no problem.
Awesome. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Take care.
Yep. Okay, so a little funky thing just happened. There's no pickup order for Tory B. He said that 6 people have already come in to pick it up, but for whatever reason, no pickup. So no big deal. We'll mark it down and then we'll see what else comes in. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, they don't have an order for Tory B. So what I've found is that you always should call Uber, Uber support before you cancel the order, because sometimes if you don't let somebody know, it can affect your account, and the more canceled orders that you have, the less pickups that you can get, higher paying pickups. So I always like to call in first and just kind of let somebody know, let dispatch know, like, hey, this order wasn't here. Can you mark it down so that I don't get dinged for a canceled order? because I take pride in not canceling my orders. The more orders that you cancel, the lower down in the scale that you go. So right now, I think I'm at gold or platinum, and I'm trying to work my way back up to diamond. But I just checked, and I'm at 4% cancellation, so I might be back at diamond. So yeah, just a little tidbit for the future. If you ever do get into gig working, you know, just always call in and talk to somebody, because it can help your account in the end. So let's open the app back up and see what they offers they, you know, see what kind of offers they give me. Side note, I'm also on a main quest. So what I chose is 50 delivery orders for an extra $106 added on top of whatever I get paid. So there's that. There's always quests that you can do for Uber driver. Well, yeah, and see what I mean about people are treating me better. Like, every interaction that I'm having when I go into these stores is just amazing. And I don't know if it's just this area, Wadsworth, but man, people are being nicer to me. And also, when I was on the phone, when I called Uber support, Diamond support, they actually told me, they were like, you know, I see that you've been doing a lot of orders, and we just want to say great job. And I was like, thank you, that's awesome. But man, yeah, like, it's just when you do good work and you treat people with respect, you usually get it back. And I feel like I've been doing a good job, and it's just reassuring to hear that. You know, it's nice to hear that. So let's get this order in. Let's see what orders come in, and keep rolling. So yeah, I did just check, and I am back up to diamond. So props to me. It took me a while to actually get back up. I was all the way down on the green, Uber green. It goes green, gold, platinum, and diamond. So really good. And so the way that you can tell if you're diamond is, so for every 100 orders that you get, you want to keep your cancellation rate below 5%. 5% or below. So that means you can cancel five orders and you'll still keep platinum out of 100. So it kind of weeds it out. So like every 100 that you do, it kind of circulates. So I was stuck on like 9% cancellation for a few days, and I'm back down to 4. So I'm pretty happy about that. Oh yeah, side note, I do want to get a new vape, because this one's on 6%. Hopefully they have the one that I like. If not, we'll have to just find something else. I've been doing like the code blues, greens, reds, and white, but it looks like you got some other ones there. How's the triple berry batch?
I don't know, actually. I've never had one.
You never tried them ones?
Yeah.
Are they new, or because I've never seen those before?
Yeah, they're new.
All right, well, let me try I'll do the triple berry batch, just the one. And do you have a deal on those or no?
No.
Okay, that's it. All right, so we got the 50K triple berry batch. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, a little different, but it's nice. Looks like this bathroom, they got a shower in here too. It's pretty cool. Just take a quick shower when you're at work. Let's turn off the lights. All right, man. Have a good rest of your day. All right, so I've been waiting for an order in that whole time in the store, and I haven't got one yet. So maybe it's just a slow time or what, I don't know. But that was nice. I was able to run into the store and grab a vape, you know, on the clock. So that's another plus about this job. Cool. All right. So I don't know what we can do in between, but maybe I can go outside, do some push-ups, or fly the drone. I'm excited to fly the drone today. Maybe we can talk about my setup. Like what we got going on back here. I like to keep like an extra jacket, some water. That's a good thing to have. So I buy these gallon jugs and I keep them there, and then when I'm done with them, I use them as a bathroom. Like if I can't run to a restroom right away, I like to use those as a restroom. And I use the DoorDash bags because I don't have an Uber Eats bag. I guess you can buy them. But basically, I took out my back seats so that when I get like pizzas and stuff, I can have a flat surface. Because sometimes the seat is like angled, and if you put a pizza on it and it's a 25-minute drive, the cheese can like slide down. And I know that I wouldn't want to have my pizza have cheese slid all over. And another thing is that I used to live out of my vehicle for a few months. I moved out of my apartment probably last April 1st, 2025. So April 1st, 2026, we were headed to the moon. And so that's why I know it's been a year, little over a year. And so I moved back in with my mom and my niece, and things are going pretty good. I've just been, you know, I started this job around that time. I used to work for FedEx, and it just so happened that that job didn't work out well for me. It's very high-paced, fast-paced, and it was just difficult, hard on my body, mind, and spirit. So I was like, well, I only need so much money for this vehicle, and obviously I was able to save money on rent. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna move into my vehicle for a few months and try this car life thing. And I did it. I was able to stay at a friend's house for a couple nights a week, so it worked well, and it was in the summer, so I was able to travel. I went to New York, and I did some deliveries out there and slept in the back here. But it's basically just like a yoga mat, and I could show you that more later, but it's just a flat surface back there. So I had a mattress, and I can't fully extend this way, so that's why I was thinking maybe what I can do is I can remove this seat and then, sleep this way and figure out some sort of a ramp to go that way. But I think that would be kind of cool to be able to just fully sleep. What I have here is, like, I can show you on another video, but I have these hooks here. This one fell off, and I just had like a pole, and then I had a black curtain, and I just strung it from here to here and then hopped in the back. That's why you see the windows have like this Reflectix on it, because it's completely stealth, like that you can't see any light that comes in. So I did that for a few months, then I moved back in with my mom and niece, and so far so good. I do have some goals, like obviously I would love to get a house or an apartment again sometime. So I did apply for an Amazon job. That'll bring in a little bit more money, but I'm still in the onboarding process, so I don't know exactly how that's going to look or work, but it should be able to give me a little bit more money than this, because I don't have too many bills other than gas in this vehicle. So what I need to do is I need to save money, and I think I can probably double or triple my income by just having like an Amazon job for, I don't know, 6 months to a year or whatever. And if it works out, keep working there. So we'll see, but we're just chit-chatting, waiting for an order. Nothing crazy. Yeah, these pouches, man, they help me focus for sure. These pouches are nice. I like them a lot. So we're just gonna chill, listen to a podcast, and wait for this order. So yeah, another thing I wanted to share with you is like, you know, this type of content is long form content. I figured I would give you like the real deal here, because I know that some people, when they vlog, they edit it down to like a very short amount of time, and just to get viewers up. But I think if you're interested in this kind of stuff, looks like we just got an order in. Okay, so that GameStop order was $4 for 40 minutes of driving. That's a big no-no. So I waited for a few minutes and I got an order for like 10 or 15 bucks from Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle's right across the street, so let's go hit that up and see where it takes us today. That's another video that we can do one day, is like a full detail on my vehicle. I mean, it's not too bad right now, but it's been a few weeks since I detailed it, so I think it might be good for me to do a full detail, and I could show you that process when I do it. So here's a question. How do you guys like the truck? Could you see yourself driving a truck like this? Do you want a truck? Do you care for trucks? What kind of vehicle? That's the question. What kind of vehicle do you have? And if you don't have a vehicle, what kind of vehicle do you want? Because there's good things about it and bad things about it. I don't want to get into that right now. But just getting a vehicle, I think, is a difficult process sometimes. So if you don't have a vehicle, don't worry, you can get there. But just so you know that there is some things that go into having a newer vehicle. You know, so it's not all rainbows and blowjobs, to be honest with you. But it is nice to have, and you know, it is helping me make a living. So I am really grateful for it. So yeah, what kind of vehicle do you have? And have you ever went car camping before? Because maybe we'll do like a car camping video so I could show you like how it works. So that if you do get into a gig working job one day, you know that it's possible to kind of live on your own and take the risk. Because it is risky. I mean, it does feel risky, car camping. And I wouldn't suggest doing it for a long period of time. But if you want, you know, you can definitely do it. It's nothing illegal. Let's run into Giant Eagle and see what we got. Hopefully it's just a pharmacy pickup. So yeah, it looks like it is another pharmacy pickup. So $13, I think, for one pharmacy pickup. Hey, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. Direction $16.43 for one pharmacy pickup. That isn't too shabby. It's been good to see you too. That reminds me, I do need to get lunch soon. So what should I get for lunch? Every time I come to Giant Eagle, I always like to get sushi. So maybe I'll run and grab some sushi and see if they have any spicy California rolls. That could be a good lunch. Sushi. Forget that sushi. Let's go find it. No. Maybe it's... Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Hi, do you happen to know where the sushi is?
Yeah, it's in the
Prep Foods. Yeah. Okay. All right, thank you. Prep Foods. No, not there. Prep Food. I think it's over here, but oh, there it is. Sushi. Maybe we'll get the Shaggy combo. Here's a spicy California, man. $5. Not bad. We'll go with this.
The item you scanned cannot be processed at this time.
That didn't work. Let's try this.
Welcome. Please scan your Vantage card to begin your transaction.
I don't know why you can't buy it without a... We're just gonna have to go to the regular line. Yeah, I was trying to buy it over there at the self-checkout, but I don't have a card. This is just a pharmacy pickup. So hey, one pickup for $16.43, and I was able to grab some lunch for $5, and that should hold me over to dinner. So, you know, like I said, perks of the job. You're able to do stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend always doing that, but if you need to, it's definitely possible. All right, so we got another pickup for $8.03 for about 20-something miles, but good thing is we're headed to Brunswick anyways. No. Right now no, that's not a good deal. Definitely shouldn't have accepted it, but hey, money's money. Okay, so another strange one. I just had another pickup for Tory B at that GameStop, and there is no order there for Tory B. So I called in again and had them cancel it for me so it doesn't affect my score. Hopefully it doesn't affect my score. I think it should take a couple days, but you know, that's just the unfortunate thing about having a diamond, being on diamond, is that you get orders like that sometimes you just gotta accept it. You know, you gotta accept the order because you want the money. You don't know who it's for, so I accepted that twice in one day, and they were both, I had to cancel both of them. So that's what's gonna bring me down to platinum. knowing that I'm on the diamond. So it's unfortunate, but you just got to roll with the punches and accept what you can. And I definitely won't be accepting any more from GameStop, that's for sure. So let's deliver this to Giant Eagle 1 prescription and have them sign. New order from Wingstop for Mary P. Let's roll. Order for Mary P. Coming right up. How you doing? I got an order for Mary P. I'll do some lemonade.
Bro from the other store? Oh, you never seen her? She be ever seen her in there? Yeah, she was over here. I got this, but it don't start to a lot. Still we got it. I'm taking shit off the wall. It does catch the door sometimes if you don't open it all the way. If you open it like halfway, it'll catch the door. I couldn't see it fully, but I thought it was like.
All right, so we got about a 13-minute drive headed to Akron, Ohio. And yeah, that lady was nice enough to give me a free drink. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, it's pink, it's not pink lemonade, regular lemonade. Minute Maid could be better, but hey, perks of the job, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, people are treating me nicer, maybe because I'm treating them nicer. I don't know, but I feel like this YouTube thing is getting easier the more and more that I hit record. So highly suggest, if you haven't hit record today, hit record. You'll benefit from it eventually. Takes time. Everybody's got cool lives. So why not share it? It's kind of how I look at it. Yeah, I've already noticed that my pinky, from just holding up my phone, I'm starting to get like a red spot on the tip of my pinky. And another reason why a GoPro would be better. But I feel like I'm getting the hang of it, you know? Who knows? Oh yeah, so if you guys haven't yet, check out my SoundCloud. That's where my beats are at. And if you're interested in purchasing them, I have a track train, and it's just tracktrain.com/cutfingas. So if you guys are interested in hearing my beats, go check them out. I should probably figure that out to get them on my phone so that I can upload them and edit them into hold on, we got 781 Jason. All right, so that was an easy, quick handoff. Had to type in the 4-digit pin, 1759 for Mary P. It looked like it was her son, so I just handed it to him and he had the code. Looks like we got another one for a vape store. So we're gonna go head to the vape store, pick this up, and then we're gonna be approaching our goal here of $100 pretty soon. So let's keep it rolling. We might have to go for 150 today. We'll see. So far we're only at 72 miles, so hopefully it's dollar for mile, you know? I think what we're gonna do after this delivery is take a little break, put it on pause, and then eat that sushi, because I'm getting pretty hungry. What would Cutfinger do? Alright, so I don't even need these glasses, but they're nice to have. Lots of overcast right now. We're down in Akron. We're making money. We're drinking lemonade. We're having a good old time. Just in the silence, you know? Sometimes the silence can be violent, but we're having a good day today. All right, so I'm not super familiar with this Akron area, so we're gonna put it on pause after this delivery, and we're gonna head back up north. I don't know if we're gonna stop in Wadsworth again, just hang out in that area for the day, or just head up back to where I live in Middleburg. But yeah, not a huge fan of the Akron area, but maybe it's just because I'm not familiar with it. Parked far away from everyone else. Hello, I got a pickup for Michael I. Can't wait for that sushi. I can feel my stomach growling. Spicy California. We might sit in the back and eat it. We'll get a nice setup, and I'll show you one bite. Everybody knows the rules. So I can tell that this video is going to be pretty long, and I guess that's what I'm going for. I don't know. It's only my second video like this, so we'll see how it goes. I edited down the last video and I have it ready. Everything's ready to go. I just haven't posted it yet. So maybe I'll get like a few videos in and then post them all in like 1 week for you. But I don't know. I'm still so new to this that I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if, you know, people want to see this, if people want to hear me. I don't know. But I like how it's going so far. Obviously, I'm thinking about ways that I can make it better for you. But I'm using what I got, and yeah, that's all I got for right now. All right, so this one looks like it's inside of a Master Pizza, even though it's from a vape store. So we got to get a pin, and then we're taking our break. I might just stop the orders from coming in because I'm so far down in Akron that I want to be in a different area. So I might just end the deliveries, stop the deliveries for now, and then take my break and, you know, get back on the road and see if we can hit our goal.
How you doing, man?
Hey, Michael? It's for Michael?
No.
There's no Michael here?
Michael. What is the 620 Ridgewood Crossing Master Pizza?
Yeah, Michael L. So maybe he's next door or something.
Maybe. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see, because I know my mother uses fucking shit all the time. So give me 2 seconds.
Does anybody vape here?
Huh?
Does anybody vape here?
I don't know.
No?
Probably next door or the other side.
Yeah.
I don't vape.
Yeah.
I'm the only one here today, so.
Okay, so again, that's why I'm not familiar with this area. I don't know how this got crossed up, but he wanted me to deliver it originally to Master Pizza, but he ordered a pizza from Master Pizza yesterday. So it's from the vape store. It looks like it's 2 bottles of vodka. So I don't have to get the pin. I have to check his sobriety. And so anyways, I just called him. He answered and he gave me his address. So I just typed it in my GPS. It's about 10 minutes away. So hey, let's go deliver this and then take a break our break. Another weird thing just happened. Somebody texted me, did you get rest? Who's texting me? Who is this? Crazy, man. I don't know what's going on right now. We got to get out of here. I need to eat that sushi immediately.
In 1.2 miles, take a slight...
Okay, so that was really weird and strange. I guess he didn't update his address, but I guess he ordered from Master Pizza there last night, and for whatever reason, that's where he told me to go. So it didn't sound like it was his fault. But I did get tipped extra $3 for driving out that way. So it was a win-win. But anyways, I'm headed back up to Wadsworth to eat some lunch. Actually, I might just eat some down here. I'm pretty hungry. I think I'm gonna park over here and just eat. Okay, so here we got our spicy California roll. $5 only. Not bad. Not bad for a lunchtime snack. So let's bite into this and see how it goes. Okay. Bunch of cops and firefighters over there. I don't know what happened. They're looking around underneath the gazebo. Man, I should have got 2 of these. No soy sauce. That's unfortunate. I highly recommend. I might fly the drone here. We already hit our goal, $97. So I don't know what else to do. Last one. No soy sauce. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. Handy dandy towel. I always keep towels with me everywhere I go. I mean, in my vehicle, they're always here. They just work well. You know, if you need to wipe something off, wipe off the screens, camera, your hands. And once they get really dirty, I just take them home and throw them in the washer. But yeah. I wonder what's going on over there. There's a bunch of cops. There's 3 cops and a firefighter. They're like picking up clothes and throwing them in a bag. And they actually have it all zoned off. So I'm not sure what's going on. Oh well, it doesn't bother me. I didn't do anything wrong. Oh man, I wish I would have got 2 of those. For $5, it's hard to beat. And I'm thinking about, there's a big open field right here. I might fly the drone. Do it right now. It's not raining too bad. I should be able to fly it here and get some decent footage of the park. I've never been to this area. I mean, I've driven by here before, but I don't come here a lot, so I don't really know what I would be showing you. But yeah, man, it was pretty good. So I guess the next thing we can talk about is either I up my goal, like I raise my goal and try to hit like 150, or I don't know, I guess I could just go home and relax. But I got a lot of energy still. So I really don't want to go home right this second. But yeah, man. Feels good. Feels good to eat a snack. Even though, I mean, it's not real. It's imitation crab. It's not real crab. I wish it was real crab, but probably is going to be way more expensive if you got real crab. Who knows? Question is, should we fly or no fly? Who knows? Maybe someone died. That lady was just talking to the cop behind me. She's probably got the scoop. If I wanted to really figure it out, I probably could, but I don't want to be pointing my camera at cops. Even though they got one painted at me. Speaking of someone dead, there's a hearse right in front of me. There's a hearse pulling into someone's driveway. So, I don't know. I think I should get out of this area. What do you guys think? I'm more of a Cleveland guy than I am an Akron guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Nof. I ain't from the dirty South. I'm about as far north as you can be. Other than the lake, like Lake Road. Middleburg Heights, Ohio. That is where I'm from. I probably should have went live for this. Live lunches. Yeah, man. Feeling good. So, all right, we got to figure out this goal. Should I head home, relax, take a nap, plan dinner, or should I stay out and push the goal a little bit further? We're at 91 miles driven, and I made $97, give or take. So, per mile per dollar, that ain't too bad. That's about $1 a mile. And should I fly or no fly? I don't know. I guess it would be weird to fly right now with all these cops here. But I really wouldn't be hurting anybody. It just depends on if there's like a no-fly zone here. Which I don't think there is. It's a pretty big park. I gotta pee too. I don't know. Who knows? I'll bring you back when I figure it out. All right, just went to the bathroom. Cops are all leaving, so I think I'm gonna get up in the air and we'll just do a little flight around this park area and I'll show you. Damn. Somebody's getting their car towed right behind me. Alright, so let's get our drone out and we'll get flying here. Why isn't this thing turning on? Does it need to be charged? It says full battery. says 4 batteries, but now it's charging. I don't know. Charge that up for a minute. Give these goggles a good wipe. There we go. All right, let's get this on the hood. Here we go. See the guy getting towed right behind me? I couldn't even move if I wanted to right now, probably. See all the cops? Fire truck left. There was like 3 cops too. We're just gonna go back and forth here. Nothing crazy. Yeah, they taped all this off. I don't know why. They taped it all off. It was like somebody died over there. They were like picking up clothes and stuff, or maybe somebody OD'd. I don't know. Let's have some fun. Perfect park for this too. We're at 59%. I'll bring her in around 30, 35. Lady walking her dog there was probably freaked out. Just minding my own business. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Got something in my eye. I could barely see. Alright, I'm coming back. I can't see shit. Oh, man. Got something in my eye. Wow. I don't know what that was. Let's take her out for another spin. All right, so 25% it has to return to home. Get some treetops. Let's see if we can make it back. I don't really have any control over it now. We should be able to land though with 5%. All right. That was fun. I don't know what got in my eye. Man, did that hurt. Eyes like bloodshot. So weird. Well, that was fun. I think we might call it a day. I really don't want to work anymore, but I probably should, just to make up for that gas today. I should make another 50 or 60 bucks. We'll see how I'm feeling. Nice flight. All right, so we made it back to the Wadsworth area. So far we've driven 107 miles. And we made $103. So give or take a couple miles, it's about $1 a mile. So I think the new goal for today is going to be 150. And we're going to flip on the apps and see if we can achieve that goal. Okay, so I've had it on the app for about 10 minutes or so, and nothing's coming in. So I'm just going to head back home and, you know, end the day on a high note. I reached my goal of $100, and that's where we're at right now. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. And if you got this far, seriously, thank you. That's amazing. I'll be setting up my Venmo, Cash App, and all that soon. So that should be in the link in my bio. But other than that, if you have any questions or comments or concerns, just type them in the comments and I'll see if I can get to them. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Okay, a triple banger came in. Got 3 orders at Walmart, gotta go pick up for about $18. So I figured, why not? Why not get that little extra paper while we can? Red light, green light. All right, so here we are, Walmart. And these ones are always pretty easy because you just pull into a spot and they bring you the package. So we're just gonna pull into a spot here, chill, maybe listen to our podcast, and make a quick $20, you know? Oh, and shout out to the lady who tipped me $5 from that Giant Eagle order today. Let this dude go, cart guy. You never know what somebody's going through. Looks like I'm the second person here. There's hardly anybody here. So that's pretty cool. So we just park here, type in the spot we reserved, and then they'll bring it out. So with these, when I get a triple order, I know that this is in the trunk or the truck bed. Yeah. This is on this side, and then Caitlin will be on the other side. That makes it easy.
Yeah, that's what you do. Separate them like that.
Yeah, I mean, we could go in the front seat, but if we had more.
There's not that much.
Yeah.
Should all fit right there.
Yeah. All right.
And that's everything.
Cool, man. Have a good day. All right, so yeah, it looks like this will be my last delivery today. I'm getting kind of tired. I've already hit my goal, and I don't know. I'd rather start fresh tomorrow than push it too far today. So we're just going to hang out, listen to this podcast, and keep on rolling. You see what I see? Alright, so it kind of got chilly. It's down about 51 degrees. So I threw on my jacket. But man, is it beautiful out right now. It's golden hour, you know what I'm saying? When the treetops just get hit by that golden light. This is a great time to go flying the drone. So I should be charging it, but it looks like it's about 8:38 right now, so I don't think I'll be able to get in another flight tonight. We'll just drop off these orders and see what else we can get. This will bring us up to about $120, which isn't too shabby, right? So, yeah. Coasting, 48. Alright, so what do you guys think about me doing a little cooking video? I know I really haven't got into the food thing, but I do like making food. So I've been thinking about actually going camping, and maybe I'll just do a little food tutorial out there, since I really don't have a bunch of stuff to cook in the vehicle. I used to. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe a nice campfire, tent, throw up at the tent, you know what I'm saying? Get the vibes right, and then make some food and we can chat. How's that sound? Would you guys be down? Let me know in the comments. I think she said leave it by the front door. No, maybe she said garage door. With these Walmart orders, you just scan this barcode and then take a picture. Yeah, she said leave it by the garage door. Real quick vibe check. 2 of 3. Done. Damn, we got a little dirt road here. Gravel road. Now this is Ohio. Alright, delivery 3 of 3 is done. We've got about 45 minutes till home. And my mom's gonna make me a little...
In 8.5 miles, turn left onto Lafayette Road.
So I think that's it. So yeah, I think that's it. If there's anything else that you guys would like to see, just let me know. We reached our goal of 122 bucks. And I drove about 150 miles, so not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Alright, well, got a long drive home. I'm gonna go home and relax. Maybe do some editing on this video, but other than that, just relax. Alright, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace.
The destination is on your right. Arrived.
I'm not too picky. Fajitas.